Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Bachelorette Charity Lawson is making a name for herself. She's outspoken and says what she wants both on-screen and off-screen. One of her latest spouts of honesty has the internet on fire. Many are deeming it one of the best one-liners ever on the show. Keep reading to find out more. The Bachelorette Charity Lawson is proving she isn't taking anyone's nonsense this season. She knows what she wants, and that is to find love and someone to spend her life with. Last week, Charity had 3 remaining men who would all accompany her to Fiji for fantasy suite dates. They were Xavier, Dotun, and Joey. All 3 were deemed good men until one of the dates. Xavier was up first with his fantasy suite date. However, they didn't make it to the sweet part. After having a fantastic day together, their dinner portion of the date sent things south. During dinner, Xavier had an important confession to make. He told Charity that he had been unfaithful during his last serious relationship. She asked questions and he didn't answer the way she hoped he would. In fact, she felt like he didn't learn much from his past infidelities. So she walked him out and sent him packing. He was obviously not who she is meant to be with. What happened next is what has the internet in a frenzy and fans using this line in their own lives now. In a confessional, Charity said, "I sent Xavier home last night because Xavier is not ready for a commitment to one person. I'm not here to fix anybody. I'm not here to build a man. This isn't Build a Man workshop. I have no choice but to move forward." The internet was on fire and memes were everywhere over her Build a Man workshop one-liner. Charity Lawson admits now that she felt blindsided by Xavier's confession on their date in Fiji. Charity told The Hollywood Reporter, "I personally felt blindsided to have that conversation come up at that point in the journey. We're in Fiji, a week away from proposal, and to have a bombshell like that disclosed to me and trying to navigate and see how this is even possible to bounce back from. That was very hard." She has no regrets about sending Xavier home. She was glad to have found out what she did when she did rather than a week later after a proposal. At this point, she knew he wasn't who she was meant to be with. What did you think of Charity sending Xavier home? Do you like her one-liner? Stay tuned for more updates. The first ever Bachelorette Trista Sutter is gushing over the first ever Golden Bachelor, Gerry Turner. She was able to meet the man of the hour at the Men Tell All special for Charity Lawson's season of The Bachelorette. Trista was on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, where she had nothing but the best things to say about Gerry. Keep reading to find out more. The Bachelorette, Trista Sutter, stopped by the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, where she gushed over Gerry Turner. The Golden Bachelor is currently filming his season, and fans can't wait to see if he finds love again. As for Trista, she had the opportunity to meet him at the Men Tell All taping in Los Angeles. She said, "He is so wholesome. My word for him is wholesome. I met him at Men Tell All and I adore him. My prediction is that everyone is going to fall in love with him together as a Bachelor Nation community, and we're all going to be rooting for him. His story is heartbreaking how he lost his wife. Everyone, me included, we're all going to want him to find that happiness again." Trista went on to say that Gerry is very sincere with his intentions. Plus, she thinks the women will be the same way. When she met him, she walked into the hair and makeup room and said hello. She remembered him saying on Good Morning America that he didn't know much about social media. So, she asked him how all that was going. He asked her if she was part of the social media team, and she said, "No, I'm just a former bachelorette." And he jumped out of his chair and gave me the biggest hug. It was the cutest thing ever. I just love him. I really think this is who America is going to fall in love with. Trista has said for years that to keep the show fresh and going strong, they need to bring someone in that nobody knows. Let the world watch their story unfold and fall in love with them together. She said, "I feel like they're kind of getting back to how it was in the beginning by shortening the season and not making anything into this huge thing. I have always said for years and years, because I get asked all the time what I think the show can do to continue to have legs to stand on and stay around. My biggest thing was to pluck someone from obscurity. Let us all fall in love with them together instead of using people from past seasons." Trista also hinted that she may be making an appearance on Gerry's season of the show. It sounds like Trista will be helping out with one of the shows. Another former lead was already seen filming, and that is Caitlin Bristow. Gerry started filming his journey just a week ago. So far, nobody knows a lot about the women, as the cast list has not been released. Fans do not even know how many ladies the 72-year-old bachelor started with. What do you think about Trista's thoughts on Gerry Turner? Stay tuned for more updates. Always on top of the latest Hollywood celebrity gossip and drama. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more videos and updates.